Talkin Trash Addiction Recovery Podcast. We suffered in silence. Now we recover out loud.
Welcome to the Channel 4 6 o'clock news at 9. I'm your anchor, Tess Tickle, coming to you live from the Funky Doodle Corners, Waffle House, and Betamax rental store. Today's top story we are following: police begin campaign to run down jaywalkers. Okay, good evening, Talkin Trashers. Welcome to episode 211 with our special guest, Kaeden M., who is a recent graduate and alumni of Prairie Sky Recovery, just like Brad and I. And now to a man who has never seen Santa, but he can feel his presence, Timmy Snyder.
Oh boy, that's aggressive. Welcome to episode 211. Let's see, we have a guest on tonight, Kaeden. He's 4 months clean and sober. He is reporting from a sober living house. My hair is growing back. And the show may...
Don't lie.
The show may just stop because there are 2 new kittens in my room just destroying everything. That's why everything looks crazy. Stop it! Stop! They're gonna eat a wire and end this whole thing. All right, we have a preamble. We'll read our daily flapjacks, and we'll get her going. New preamble. Here we go.
Recover out loud.
This is our humble broadcast, where ethics and personal anonymity are of the utmost importance. We run this podcast as an act of service to those whose lives have been affected by addiction. We don't do it for profit or notoriety. We place principles before personalities. We benefit from this podcast just as much as anyone else. We all work programs and choose to sacrifice our own anonymity to spread the word that recovery is possible. We do this thing in an attempt to show, as living examples, that no matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That's the 9th step promise. It's our creed we abide by here on Talkin Trash. We feel called to uphold AA and NA principles. We firmly believe that you can only keep what you have by giving it away. Please join us in a moment of silence, followed by the Serenity Prayer.
God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
All right, let's get her going. We do that by meeting the squad of Talking Trash. Woo! First on deck is a Willie Doug. Will is 44 years old. He is 3 years clean. He is a workhorse. Oh, we love him. Willie Doug in the place to be. Next on Dizzle, for Dizzle, my Nizzle, is Tim Snyder. Tim Snyder, he is not to be trusted. He is not to be... Don't let me hold anything expensive. I'm 43. I'm in Georgia, unfortunately. But I'm never leaving. I know. Well, it doesn't fit my 3 years clean. I'm actually a good guy, believe it or not. Next on deck is Jim Lible. Jimmy is,
old.
Yep.
Really old.
Good. He's, Jimmy's 61. He's 4 years clean. He's not very good at communicating. Brad Mansfield. Brad is 47. He's 3 years clean. It's a family affair for him and Jenny. And that's it. That's our team. Bunch of friends hanging out.
You put your left foot in.
Let's see what's going on. There's 3 of the boys. What's happening,
The
Trashers?
hokey pokey, like at the skating rink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, turns you
that's me
around.
holiday.
Hi, Aunt Celia. Aunt Celia's watching. Andrew Dickey says, hey, guys.
AD.
Oh, Mike Oxley says, I'm back,
Michael
tanned, and
Motorcycle.
molested. Yeah, so Mike messaged me earlier, and he is coming up, or Jimmy, read that while I do that.
3 years post-stroke, 5/26. I never thought I'd be where I am at, but with all the work, I'll be with help of my friends, family, therapists, and most of all, April, his lovely wife. You never believe people, not even when you tell yourself.
Right?
And the voice inside your head, I can't. You can. I never give up, Mikey.
Boy, Michael Motorcycle, our boy.
Sold my truck today.
You did what?
Sold my truck.
Oh,
Why? And how? And to who? And how much?
Do I want to keep spinning? Who's putting money
How many
into it? I mean,
miles?
it was an
Yeah.
06, and it had a 6-inch lift with 38-inch tires on it, and I got 2 years
I
out
know.
of it, and I got over half of what I paid for back out of it.
Yeah,
Hey,
see?
I mean, it was Kelly. Actually, Kelly Blue Book does the whole entire like Carvana style, like where they
I know. It's
they
a
give
whole
you
new
an estimate to
thing.
come pick it up, and I
Yeah.
was like, they sent like a 70-year-old man to pick it up with his wife.
I
and
know.
I was like, dude, like he couldn't get in. Like, he could barely. It took him forever to get in. I was like,
I know it. You got to be careful out there. Auntie C, watching from Winter Garden, Florida. Hi, Auntie
oh, I
C.
used to live in Longwood. Hey.
I know you did. And then there's Jennifer. There's no way to pull up her comment and hit play her theme
What
song
are
at the
you
same
doing,
time.
Jimmy? Is that
So
your
I'll take
stomach?
God knows what Jimmy's doing. Nobody ever knows. Jennifer Mansfield. Hi guys. Hey Jennifer, how you doing? Will, you're backstage. I got your back. I know. Lynn. Hi from Detroit. Let's all meet my cat since
hey, Lynn.
he's everywhere.
Oh, gee.
Hello, cat.
Oh,
He's a-
meow.
She's a good
Was he a
cat.
cat? Come here.
Hello, cat. I call it Pepper. I don't know why. I just call it Pepper. The other one's black, but this one's loving.
Okay.
He's
You
so
wanna see a cat?
sweet. Oh,
see a cat?
she's nice.
Wanna see a cat?
That's not a
Let's see
cat.
the cat.
That's a dog.
That's a doggy.
Look at my hands from having kittens killing me. They're all over me. So I do love them.
It's a doggy cat show.
All right, go bite wires.
Go sit in my chair.
Jenny, I love you. Lynn. All right, let's actually
Get over there.
Mike Oxley, Brian DeSantis, big support. Theme music for Brian. Brian's very proud of himself. He's not an addict. He's an asshole. But Brian, I don't know what he did, or he's a friend of mine from years ago, but still a friend now. He won some kind of truck driving championship, and he's very proud of himself. And we're very proud of him. Way to go, Brian DeSantis. We love you.
Good job, buddy.
Good job. I don't know what you people are doing. Jimmy, our upcoming guest.
Well, this upcoming Sunday we have Larry Foster, returning guest counselor at PSR. Then we got BB next week. The B. Rabbit Steve on the 14th. Samantha Holt all the way down from down. No, she's not. Put one on the Bobby. Jane Doe and maybe her brother John Doe and Elizabeth McKeon on the 28th. Got new glasses, I can't see shit. So there we go.
That's okay. That's all. Elizabeth is going to come on and do our clinical thing. We're gonna start on the 28th to see where it goes. You'll probably be seeing her once or twice a month. She's a good friend of the show. Talked to her last night. Let's see here. We're going to read our daily reflections. Jimmy, you ready to read our daily reflections?
I certainly am, Tim. All right,
good.
kids. You're sitting comfortably for June the 3rd. Your daily reflapjack on a wing and a prayer.
I know I'm coming. Hold on.
Are we ready? There we
Yeah,
go.
just read it.
And
Just
then
read it.
look
Goddamn
at step 6. We emphasize willingness as being indispensable. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 76. Steps 4 and 5 were difficult, but worthwhile. Now I was stuck on step 6. And in despair, I picked up the big book and read this passage. I was outside praying for willingness when I raised my eyes and saw a huge bird riding in the sky. I watched it suddenly give itself up to the powerful air currents of the mountains. Swept along, swooping and soaring. The bird did things seemingly impossible for mortal birds to do. It was an inspiring example of a fellow creature letting go to a power greater than itself. I realized that if that bird took back his will and tried to fly with less trust on its own power alone, it would spoil its apparent free flight. That insight granted me the willingness to pray the 7th step prayer. It's not easy to know God's will in each circumstance. I must search out and be ready for its currents. And that's where prayer and meditation help, because I am of nothing myself. I ask God to grant me the knowledge of His will and the power and the courage to carry it out today. There you go, kids. A refract.
On a wing and a prayer.
That's a long one. Holy.
It was a long one.
Yeah,
What do you, Will? What do you think about wings and prayers?
I didn't hear a word he said, and all I hear is I'm Ginny from the block.
Okay, so let's do
And
that.
I'm going to sign out and sign back in.
It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. But go ahead, Will. Do what you got to do. We'll just
Because
look around you.
I just switched over to the other
Right.
internet.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
Right.
yeah. But
Oh, yeah,
I'll be right back.
I hear it every show. It's ridiculous. Jenny from the blog.
There
It's
you
just playing on repeat. That's what he hears on repeat. That's all. He's just sitting in his trailer, looking at his phone, listening to 5 seconds.
There you go.
What a show we run. Men's Health Month. I don't know. Wing and a prayer. I didn't really pay attention either. I never do. But it's about letting go to a power greater than ourselves. So it's just about an idea of the universe being bigger than you, and that helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Will,
There he is.
can you see the screen, Will?
There he is.
Can you see words?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think about this reading? Letting go to a power greater than will, because there's not many.
That about the birds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hell, Brad.
He's reading it.
I hadn't seen it before.
So letting go, podcast kind of
Let it go. Let it go. You got to let go to gain something new.
Facts on facts. There it is. I'm getting a lot of messages about my fucking brother-in-law. Larry Foster. Good evening out there in Riderland. We love you, everybody too. We know we love you all.
Love you a long time.
Yeah,
$50.
Don't friend him. Unfortunately, Lynn, he's probably already infected you somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. It is what
Don't
it is.
scare the people away.
Well, I have to.
Hell, we have a
Will, I don't have a
vaccine for it.
choice. That's fine. They can leave if they want. All right. So we got this kid coming in. We had no guests for tonight. We were kind of, just going to wing it, talk about suicide and mental health. I will touch real quick on that. We are going to kind of be talking about men's health all month. But we have most of our real supporters are women, which makes sense because behind any good man, there's a good woman. So we gonna do mental health. We're gonna look at the mental health side. No, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. The mental health side of Men's Health Month. This didn't exist 10 years ago. Now it does, because guys are, it's weakness to say I'm depressed. Oh, poor me. Well, it's actually that ends up in using and getting high and screwing shit up. So Men's Health Month, all month long, very exciting. It's not very exciting, but our friends over at the Rock Bottom Revival, they're doing Men's Health all month too. So we'll see what happens there. This is our show. We are half in Canada, half in America, and that's really it for all our PSAs.
America.
It's America.
Praise hell, praise
Let's
There's Brad.
I know, it's funny, right? So all right, Jimmy, introduce us to our friend here. He is 4 months clean. Jimmy and Brad have been involved. Oh, Brad, I'm sorry. I see you, bud. Have been involved in his early recovery. They met him at Prairie Sky, the old story. He's just talking to him for 5 seconds before the show. I can tell he's a good guy, and I can tell he has something to offer. That's from the Simpsons episode last show. So let's bring our guy in here. I think it's Meston, Kaeden Meston. I guess we'll ask him what it is. Kaeden Meston, welcome to. I'm slow. Talk, of course. Yep. Hi, Kaeden. How are you? We'll get started while I fix the cameras. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Welcome to the family.
Been a decent night, so can't complain. Decent day.
So, Jimmy, how do you know this fine gentleman here?
Well, he was coming in on the Saturday night just after the podcast that Brad and I had the humble honor to do at Prairie Sky Recovery. He came in with his mom, and everybody was hustling, bustling, and here is this young man. And for those people who just came into recovery, the treatment houses just mentioned, you know how you feel? You're just you're so out of place and like a dog in the corner, right? Just scared. And he wasn't scared, but he was just all by himself, and everybody was conversing. So I sat down and talked to him. Didn't have a chance to talk to his mother, Shauna, who's an amazing support in his recovery. And he just graduated. Well, he graduated, and now he's living in sober living. And I think it's going to be a great message for all those recovery houses, because once you get out of those four walls, and we went for coffee last Wednesday and just had a little chit chat, and just a great young man, 26 years old, like the old devil's lettuce and a little bit of John Barleycorn, but he gets it. You know, he wants what he likes. He wants recovery. We talked about. Well, I guess I'll let him talk because it's his story, not mine. I'll shut
Tell
the
a
hell
story.
up.
Just, I just love how you guys met at PSR. Something happened to that alerted you to him, and you guys connected, and that's what this fucking shit is about. And that, you know, everything else falls to the side. So, Kaeden, what we want to do here, is we do with everybody, is we want to give you the floor. You can, I don't know, say racist stuff and get us canceled, or you can tell your story of experience, strength, and hope. Because I guarantee it, like, we have people on that are 10 years, 5 years, whatever, 4 months, man. I'm there. I'm back in 4-month sober house, Tim. I'm right there with you. There's a lot of people watching that are. So I'm gonna let you go. Tell us what Kaeden is all about.
Oh, well, yeah, like Jim said, I'm 26, 4 months sober as of yesterday. I'm living. Love the sound effects.
Stuff. Yeah.
Love the sound effects. Living in Oxford House, Regina here, and it'll be a month on Saturday that I've been here. So been out at Prairie Sky for almost a month now.
Beautiful. Yes.
I'm from small town Saskatchewan, little town called Bengoff. Okay. It is one of the most redneck towns, farm towns. Like,
oh yeah,
come on,
it is good.
Come on, yeah, it's a very redneck town. Like, alcohol was a big thing in that town. Like, you'd go to Brandings, and oh god, people would be feeding the kids alcohol. Like, oh, just have a beer, have a drink.
Sure.
So alcohol's been like a huge thing in my family. Addiction's also been a big thing in my family. Like, as long as I can remember, my grandparents used to drink vodka and water every day, all day. And then, like,
what waste of water,
right? I don't get that.
Yeah. And then, like, I've got grandparents, like, they make their own wine. And then I had an uncle that would make whiskey and moonshine and shit like that. So, like, alcohol's always been there in my life. Growing up in small little hick town, it was kind of weird because I was always the odd person out. Like, I wasn't the big farm kid, stuff like that. Like,
you don't like cow tipping?
No, hey, cow tipping's that'd be kind of fun.
All right, I just thought that would intrigue me.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot and go for shit like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it and stuff, but I was just always the odd black sheep, I guess, at my school and shit like that.
Yep.
Growing up was rough. Like, my parents split when I was born, I guess. So, like, always had the two families and popping back and forth, dad driving all over just to come see us, etc.
Yep.
And growing up, we dealt with my mom, like, being in and out of the hospitals because she was dealing with cancer, stuff like that. And it just it was a rough life. Like, kind of grew up way faster than I guess I should have. Didn't really enjoy my childhood, stuff like that. We ended up moving out to a town called Rokenville. I think I was like 11 or 12. And the guy that my mom was seeing, he was a winner, a real fucking winner.
Sounds like it. They always are.
So we kind of dealt with mom being abused and shit like that. So that was kind of hard on us. He was a huge addict, shit like that.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his parents. Like, I loved going out to the farm. Like, they taught us everything about gymkhanas and, like, cutting with horses, shit like that. So his family was great, but he was just a complete asshole.
Right.
I was really young, so, like, I didn't see what I should have, and, like, I did kind of get closer with him than I probably should have.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older and like I can look back on it, it was like, no, he was a real fucking winner. And
You have
just
his
the shit
address?
I wish.
Is he still there?
I don't know.
Because we take up holy causes all the time.
Yeah, right.
Take me an hour 40 minutes to get there, so
It's
no
a
problem.
tax write-off. Don't worry.
That was actually
Donald
a joke.
Blow?
That was a
I know.
joke.
I know.
With the detox I was in, or not, detox in Moose Jaw there. I went to Walkabout Manor. I've been there 3 times now. And actually, one of the jokes that one of the guys made, he's like, we'll take the short bus and we'll go find them. So it's like, okay. And that's kind of what actually got me wanting to be sober again. Because like spending those 3 times at detox, and then the first 2 times I kind of went back to my addiction, etc. But just the 3rd time was the time that I actually felt like, how can I put that? I felt happy with my recovery. Like that was the most that I ever laughed. Like, and just being sober to laugh like that was absolutely amazing.
Isn't it fun? Carla Brown says, very proud of you, Kaeden Meston. Is it Meston or Meston?
It's Meston. That is my auntie.
That
is my auntie.
I have an
Thank
auntie
you,
watching as well. How about that?
Cool.
So
and Brad says, congrats. Tommy Wilkes says, good job, Mike. Yep. We're all
There you go, Tommy.
Tommy Wilkes. Continue. You have to
All
deal
the
with us
comments.
being idiots, have ADD, and
I
we'll throw things on the
understand that.
screens. Just keep on going, buddy.
I completely understand that one. I've got ADHD and all that shit, so God, I know that one. But like growing up, I got into the wrong crowd when we moved, experimented with all the drugs that you can imagine pretty much. And then kind of just going from there. Once I hit 18, well, no, actually I was 17 when one of my like really close friends actually passed away from an overdose. So going to his funeral, that was kind of a big eye opener. And after that, I kind of just stopped pretty much all hard drugs, etc. Like I wasn't even really drinking that much then. Like I was just smoking my pot, smoking my devil's lettuce, and wasn't really a big fan of drinking. And then when I got into college, that kind of changed, as it does.
It does,
Every day was a new day at the bar, so we were always out, and kind of just went from there. And then actually, like I went to college for a welding degree pre-COVID. So like in the middle of college, we got shut down. Like they walked into our classroom and was like, no, everybody's got to go home.
Go home now.
So
Hold on.
we were like, oh shit, okay. And then like during COVID, that kind of when the drinking got a little heavy. I had a girlfriend of 4 years at the time, so I ended up moving back to my little hometown in Bengal, just so I could be with her at that time. Gave up my welding degree pretty much. Like I ended up getting my ticket, but kind of just gave it up. Went and worked for the town, ran the water plant in my little small town. Like we ended up getting a grant for like a reverse osmosis water plant. So ended up running that, kind of just doing all the town maintenance around town, etc. And we kind of, me and my coworker, we'd go to the bar like pretty much every Friday or whenever we really wanted to. And the drinking kind of got really bad from there. And then the girlfriend or the girl I was seeing at the time, she ended up getting into the drinking and shit too. Then just our friend group, it was pretty much drink every night, go to somebody's house, drink every night, shit like that. So it got pretty rough for that. I guess it was 3 years that I ended up staying there. Was supposed to end up moving out to Swift Current. I ended up getting a job and everything out there. And then go Broncos. And then literally a week before I was supposed to start my new job, I found out that my girlfriend was seeing another dude. So
all right, you have her address? We have ladies that'll take care of her.
Believe me, I
Bethany,
wish.
where are you?
I wish. So that was a whole 8-year relationship down the drain. Like,
Gonzo,
bought her a ring, fucking all that shit down the
I've
drain.
been there, dude.
Yeah,
Be thankful you didn't get your ring tattooed on your finger. So
Oh
that.
yeah, no.
I got
The worst part is I have tattoos that she did all over my leg, and then I have tattoos that she drew pretty much all over my body. So
Awesome.
it's kind of the same, but
She
yeah,
left her
like,
mark. Yeah, sure she has. Yeah.
yeah, like she was an artist, so I bought her a tattoo gun for I think it was Christmas or something like that, and yeah, I kind of just gave her my leg to fucking practice on.
What a
Biggest
sad.
mistake
Well,
I've
at least
ever
it was
made.
just their leg.
What a sad.
Yeah,
Could have
at
been
least it was
something
just
else,
my
buddy.
leg.
I know. I've done
But-
worse. Don't worry, dude.
But yeah, so pretty much since like after that, it was heavy drinking. Met a girl from Saskatoon. She was going through shit with her man, and they split.
Go Blades.
And then
Mhm.
going through shit. So ended up taking some time off work, helped her kind of pack up a U-Haul and her kid, etc. And then we literally drove from Saskatoon to Campbellton, New Brunswick.
Go Brunswick.
Yeah, so that was a like 4-day trip in and out of hospitals, like all that shit. Spent 2 weeks there, ended up kind of falling in love with the kid and her and shit like that.
That happens.
Yeah. So after 2 weeks, I flew home, had to work, etc. Ended up getting fired from that job because I asked to take like a mental health leave just so I could figure some shit out and stuff. And then, they pretty much just said, "See you later, goodbye." So
Nice
that
employer.
was, I should have, but I
know.
took them to like labor board and shit, got paid out. So
Yeah, boy,
kind of
get
just
in
left
there.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of just left it at that.
Yep.
And then I made the stupid decision of pulling out my pension plan. And
Oh,
He's a mess.
Yeah.
What a mess. I know.
Yeah, major fucking mess.
Yep.
And then I decided to up and leave and move to New Brunswick.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Province.
So, so I was there for like 5-ish months, I'd say. And oh god, that was a crazy fucking 5 months.
New Brunswick is on the East Coast, right? I have that right? Okay.
Yes, East Coast over by Quebec there. Like
Yep.
we drove across a bridge and we were in Quebec. So her family
Bonjour.
her family's full French Acadian. Like her mom lived in Quebec, her dad lived in Campbellton with us, or by us, I guess, not with us.
Go Bulldogs.
Yeah. So she was, oh god. I kind of learned why her and her boyfriend her and her ex had issues, because she was the abusive person that she said everybody else was.
Yeah.
So I just kind of fell in love with the kid. He was 4 months at the time. And I kind of literally just took care of that kid. Like, that's all I did for that 5 months. Paid for pretty much everything that kid needed, everything that she needed. Like I went through $16,000 in 5 months.
Good Lord, kid.
Good.
Get in there.
Yeah, as well as put myself a lot of money in debt, which
Yep, of course.
sucks ass, but the things we do when we think we're in love.
Right,
Oh,
dude.
hell
You're preaching to the choir. We've all done it. We've all emptied our bank accounts. We're all idiots. Don't worry.
Renovated so many houses. Oh
Yeah,
my
you're in
God.
good company.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Like well, I guess not we. Her brother ended up getting this house for like next to nothing. I think it was only like $70,000, and it was like a beautiful fucking house just outside of Campbellton there. Like we had a river behind us. We had upstairs, downstairs, main floor. Like it was a beautiful, beautiful house. So enjoyed that while the time lasted. And then the abuse came. Once the money dried up, everything dried up. It went from this to this within a day.
0
So-
to 60.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, 0 to 60. And yeah, she was the one that would literally cry wolf, say that shit
Yeah.
happened when it didn't, etc. So cops ended up getting called on us like 4 or 5
Julie.
times.
Yeah.
Ended up getting no contact order, shit like that, like domestic abuse or whatever the hell charges it was. And then my dumb ass literally broke the no contact order the day after because she decided to come and say she's sorry and shit like that. And I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, okay, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
reel back in. So ended up staying, I want to say a month after that. And yeah, that month was just hell. Drank constantly. That was like all I could do just to keep myself fucking level and sane again. And then I think it was literally a day before her birthday, we got into a huge fight. I packed up literally everything I had there, took it to my friend's place that lived in just a city away from us. And yeah, spent a night there. And then she decided that since it was her birthday, she was just going to randomly show up. And yeah. So after that, I pretty much called my mom, called my dad, and I was like, I need a U-Haul like ASAP.
Yep.
So that's exactly what we did. We found me a U-Haul. I went and picked this U-Haul up, grabbed all of my shit, and I hit the road. So I spent, another 3 days driving home in a U-Haul. Well, actually, no, because I stopped in Ontario for a bit. So yeah, it was more than 3 days. It was probably like a week and a half-ish.
All right, so you've hit every single province east to west at this point. It seems like.
You drink yourself
like-
across?
Pardon?
Did you drink your way across?
Yeah, yeah.
As much as I hate to say it, I
Good for
did.
you.
I drank myself across that whole fucking way. And yeah.
Only way.
Yeah. So U-Haul fucking, it was a long ass trip home. Like beautiful fucking trip.
Yep.
So once I got home, I ended up kind of just working at a little places around fucking the small town that I lived in. And then decided to move out to Alberta. Lived in Calgary.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Go Flames.
Moved
Do
the
you
other
guys really
side.
call it Calgary? Are we? Do we?
Calgary.
Are you saying it
Calgary?
like is that a joke or is that
No.
like?
Calgary.
Because we had
Calgary.
we had a
Calgary, yeah.
Can't remember her name. She kept saying Calgary. I'm like, do you know how to say Calgary? I'm from the United States, but I know how to say Calgary. Calgary,
I say it
whatever. Irrelevant.
Potato,
Carry on.
Romano.
So yeah, I had a friend that was living out there. She was like, "Yeah, just come stay with me. We'll try and get you back on your feet." Blah blah blah. So that's what I did. Moved across the other way, and I think I was there probably like 2 months, 3 months. Did kind of just some random work. Ended up getting a job at a welding manufacturer shop out there. So that was good. I was kind of back what I was wanting to do. Ended up moving out of that friend's house to family friends of my dad's that we've known, for as long as I can remember. And that was a lot better, but still just having the money, I was back to the drinking, back to just the old ways, trying to just get out of my head, get out of the fucking negative headspaces, shit like that.
Yep.
So I think it was August 22nd of 2024, 2025. I can't remember, but I was heading to work. It was like 5:40-ish in the morning. And some dude in a BMW decided to turn into oncoming traffic. I totaled my fucking Jeep. Luckily, I was scot-free, no damage, nothing. But just, completely wrecked my Jeep. They put me off of work for, I think it was a week. And then literally when I went back to work that night, I had my Harley out in Alberta with me. And I decided I wanted to go for a little ride around Calgary, go to this one little hill that kind of overlooks the whole city, etc.
Treat yourself. Something nice.
Yeah, exactly. And my dumb ass had a little bit to drink and a little bit to smoke and shit like that. And then,
I know where this is going.
yeah. And then I ended up
First
seeing
time I've ever heard this kind of story. Oh my goodness.
No, shocked. I am shocked.
And then I ended up seeing some sports bikes. And I was like, okay, I want to go catch up to them. I want to go meet them and shit like that. Keep in mind, I'm on a Harley. Yeah, a Harley street. So like kind of just a low rider, fucking bobber style. And yeah, I was going around a turn, hit some gravel, smoked a car, and just fucking went flying.
Ouch.
Yeah. Woke up to an old guy standing over top of me. He grabbed all my shit, like my bag that had my bong and my shit in it, and
well, at least the bomb survived.
Yeah, that's the shocking part.
Actually,
that is the shocking part. The bong survived, but I fractured my pelvis.
So, all right, it's a good thing your pelvis is made of glass. All right, so
Yeah.
so you rolled this bike? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like I smoked. I think it was the tire of the like an SUV that was there because there was gravel, loose gravel, and yeah, my bike just kind of went out. The back tire smoked the tire of the vehicle, and yeah, just sent me flying. Like I woke up in somebody's driveway pretty much, and it was apparently this old man. And yeah, so all I can remember is pretty much telling him to keep all my shit safe. Don't give it to the cops because if you do, I'm going to be in trouble, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that whole.
And then I wake up in the hospital.
Yep.
And the first thing I see as I wake up in the hospital is literally a cop standing over top of me with my bag. Still had my Pepsi bottle that was half full of my drink, everything in it. And he's like, I'm just going to give this to you. I'm not going to write you any tickets. You've been through enough.
That's
and he just walked away. Just walked away. I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. But yeah, totaled my Harley, totaled my Jeep a week before. Like, it was just crazy how it was literally a week apart, both on Thursdays. And yeah. So after that, it was a case of, Dad had to come pick me up. Well, no, I went and stayed at my friend's house, I guess, or the family friend's house for, I think it was like a week or 2 weeks. Kind of just trying to recovery. Like, they did no surgery, nothing. They let me out the day later and told me to start walking on crutches. They're like, here you go.
Weird healthcare.
They told me that I was too
Gotta
young.
love Medicare.
Yeah, they told me I was too
free,
young.
but
They
it ain't
didn't
great.
want to do surgery on me. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, nope. I had to hobble around on crutches for close to 7 months after that.
But did they give you a bottle of pain pills?
Oh, of course they did.
No.
No, okay. Canada sucks then. Because
Hey, it's like that here too. Last time I broke my foot, we don't give pain meds for broken feet.
oh my
But
god.
also-
Let me tell you something. In 2000, if you
How
went
big
to
was
the
the
ER,
bung?
you could. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what a bung is, but I'll leave that to you, Prairie Sky people. Larry's running the show. Larry will be on the show on Sunday.
Sunday.
Just a heads up on that. We got him coming on. All right. I am sorry we're being disrespectful to you. All
No,
right.
you're good. You are
Larry,
good.
no, we
We love Larry.
yeah, he's cool. We kind of, you're a good guest. You kind of roll with it. So
But-
keep going. Your story's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's been a crazy story. So pretty much after that, like, yeah, Dad came, picked me up. We went home, shit like that. Where my dad lives, like, we have stairs and shit like that to my room. So our insurance company in Saskatchewan here, they're like, nope, that's not okay. They put me and my mom actually up in a hotel in, I think, it was Weyburn. So we stayed there. I think it was like a month or 2 months. And yeah, just kind of being stuck and like not being able to do fucking anything. I got back into the drinking heavily again.
Yeah.
Dealt with Mom pretty much saying, Kaeden, you need to stop every single day.
Yeah.
And
Now, is this physical addiction drinking? Are you drinking when you wake up?
yeah. Oh yeah. Like all day, every day.
Gotcha.
Like I was waking up in the middle of the night and drinking. Like
Yep, check
it
that.
got
Just
bad.
seeing if you were really that alcoholic. We have two different kinds that come on.
He is.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
is.
good. Very good. You're one of us. Welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was bad. Like, mom would leave the hotel for a little bit, go hang out with her friends, and she'd come back and I'd have a 12-pack done
Mm-hmm.
in
Impressive.
like
It's really
an hour, 2 hours. And like, I was a big Twisted Tea fan, so
Oh my
I
God.
shotgunned them like they were water.
Why not just drink water?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you know,
Not the same.
why not just drink water? Jimmy said. Twisted tea is disgusting, but carry on.
Heartburn central.
Yeah. It's a hit or miss with Twisted Teas. I don't know. Some people hate them, some people love them. But I was never a beer person like most of my family.
Yeah.
So when I found Twisted Teas, I was like, shit, this just tastes like brisk iced tea, but it gets me drunk.
I love it.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, exactly. So that was 2 months in the hotel there with my mom. Put her through living fucking hell that 2 months. Like, I'm shocked she actually stayed.
That's what mothers do.
Yes, exactly. Like, she should have probably left me and just told me to be on my own, but she's an absolute saint.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm lucky to have her because, she's never had an addiction, nothing. So, like, she did a shit ton of fucking research and just everything she could to figure out what an addiction actually is and, like, why I'm like this and why I can't quit, etc. So it was 2 months in the hotel with her. Then I ended up going back home, and it was, God, I want to say 5 months of physio, 5 months of just crutches and going through all that bullshit. And it was a living hell. And being in small town, like, there's nothing else to do other than drink.
Yeah.
All my friends were big alcoholics or smoked pot and shit like that. Like, so it pretty much just came to the case where, I was sitting in my room all day playing video games, getting drunk, smoking my weed, and that was my life. It sounds
like fun for a minute. But you live that kind of life, and that is, we've all lived that life. That life sucks. That is a life of servitude
Dependency.
to our dependency.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was so dependent on it. Like, it ran my whole life. Like, everything I did, I had to be drunk or stoned.
Yep.
And that 7 months just went as slow as fucking possible. Like, so after I was healed and healthy again, I ended up finally going back to work and finding some jobs just around the small town, like working at a mechanic shop, shit like that. But never could really cut out the drinking. So I think that was the first time I went to detox in Moose Jaw. It was like probably 8 months after. I want to say it was like 8 months after, because I was still kind of dealing with the pains and shit like that.
Go Warriors.
Go Warriors. So Moose Jaw there, like, the detox is a 2-week course, absolutely amazing staff. Like, I loved everybody there. We got really close with the managers, stuff like that. Like, I got really close with one of the workers, called her mom pretty much all the time. Like,
you found a good place, dude. Whatever. What you're describing is something that we advocate is real healthcare. If you want to help somebody in addiction, they need real help. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We treat the symptoms, we don't treat the problems. And it sounds like that's what your mom wanted to get to the core of. You know, and at some point we all get to a point where we're like, we had enough. And you're 26 years old. You've been through enough shit to be 46. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, you not only do you have life problems, you have emotional issues, mental stuff, family stuff, trauma. I mean, this is a cookie cutter case, but no case is cookie cutter. You know, and my heart like goes out to you because you've been through so much, and now I see what Jimmy and Brad saw. You know, it's a real privilege to have you on here tonight. Kaeden, you've been
Thank
through
you.
a lot of stuff, man.
Oh yeah, and just to touch on, like, especially his mom Shauna, just before Kaeden graduated, she was asking, "Hey, is there some places in Regina that we can get some support?" And I passed along, like, Prairie Sky have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Zoom meetings, support
Yep.
room Zoom meetings, and just always like and never giving up, you know. And
So,
a
like,
lot of people, a lot of parents just say, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm done with you." She never gave up and never, and just like I messaged her like when he accepted yesterday, like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." I'm like, he's got a great story to tell, you know.
Love it.
And I went to pick him up last Wednesday after I was at corrections, and I lived in sober living, but I pull up and I'm like, it's got a lawn. It has a drive. It's got a garage. Like, holy shit! It's got
Yep.
doors on it. It's a
What
beautiful
fucking place
residence.
did you go to?
We had burnt out cars, and it was horrible. And then later, it was earlier
Burnt
this
out
week.
cars.
Oh,
You're like
it
a
was horrible.
like Mad Max. You're in the
It was
Thunderdome.
horrible. And it's like
Yeah.
Regina's not that big. And then Wednesday, I think it was earlier this week, I had a spare copy of Daily Lever Flapjacks and
Sunday
dropped
there.
that off. Sunday, yes. Dropped that off, and I met one of the what do you call it? Watchers, whatever the hell you got. One of the counselors.
Yeah, one of the workers. Yeah,
Nicole, was that her name?
Emily.
Emily, yes.
Emily. Yes.
Yes, and we had a little chat outside, and she is like just a great. He's surrounded with great support, you know.
Yeah,
and like it's a great environment to be in. Like going from Prairie Sky into that, it's so the road is just going to get better and better and better. You know,
Like what Jimmy was describing. Jimmy's, I am too. Jimmy's talking about online meetings. We're at a point in the world where like we can seek out extra stuff. It doesn't have to all be this, all be that.
Mhm.
So that's why there's room for an addiction recovery podcast and a group of people to watch. You know, you know. So like, I try to picture myself. I put myself in that hotel room, and I've been in situations like that. You know, not the same, but situations. And you know, I know what that's like. I know I can smell the hotel. I can. It's just
not in Weyburn. It's got a distinctive odor, does it not?
Oh yeah, Weyburn has a very distinctive odor.
Drinking tap water, like this shit's like that's not fun. And I've been there. And then like, what do? I would drink too, and I did obviously. But like, you know, now we're at a point where like you're gonna finish your story, I'm sure. But like to get from the hotel to where you are now, like that's I know you went through some shit, and like my cat is gonna end the show. Stop it. Stop. You know, I just we've all been there. We've all you know, you're not alone. You know, and that's what helps me. My story became not unique anymore. I identified with people, and once I started doing that, it changed how I looked at things. I started identifying, not comparing, that whole thing. And you know, I found personally that I was in a spot. I went through things like you did, and I have a gift. I can make graphics and shit. That's about all I do good. I do a lot of other things okay, but like this I'm good at. So I'm at a point in life where I'm hurt and all this shit. So like I'm giving back in this way. I do this show for good, for better or worse, whatever. And we do it. We come on, and there is a need for this these days. You know, people need to hear. You know, and it's the same principle. It's going to a room, hearing somebody's story, and feeling better. We're just doing that online, and we can breach borders and miles and all that stuff. So you're in an Oxford house today. There's 5 guys in there.
Yeah, 5 of us in here.
It's pretty sweet. I was in one with 14. It was
my God,
fucking nightmare. They got shut down when I was there too. You can't have more than 11 people in New Jersey. But anyway, I did this. I did the whole thing, Kaeden. I did the detoxes, the sober living routes, and I did it ignorant. Right, this is my first time trying to get sober, and I'm experiencing it all, and I'm just going through the motions. And the motions are: you fuck around for a month, you go to a sober house, you find a girl, you fuck it all up, you do it again, and like.
That's actually what happened to me the first time I was in detox.
I'm shocked. I can't believe it.
Really?
So, there was a woman in there, and it caused the whole fucking thing. Like they actually put up a sign that says "This is not Love Island" the day I left.
Yeah.
So when I went back
left
there
your
the
mark on
next
there.
2 times and seen that sign, they're like, "Yeah, Kaeden, just so you know, that's because of you." I was like, "Oh, nice.
We're
Okay."
animals. We get sober, and now all of a sudden we want to have sex. We want to play video games. We want to eat food. We want to do whatever.
Yeah.
Having recovery is just common sense and support.
Mhm.
And we
Yep.
have to mold ourselves. We're shitty people to begin with. If we're doing drugs and drinking and that's our default, we're fucking built wrong, right? And it is our responsibility to fix what is actually wrong. And for me, and I know a lot of addicts out there, we went through that cycle in and out, and the system's not perfect. You go to an Oxford house, half the guys there are going to relapse in 5 minutes. Like it's a nightmare. It is. I know
Yep.
it is. And that cycle I got to a point where I'm just like, I can't take anymore. I don't want to do this sober living house thing. I went into the worst one and did well. So, and that was only fucking 15 guys in it. So like, I know where you're at. I know what you've been through. Leslie says, congratulations, Kate. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you,
Love
Leslie.
you, Leslie.
Oh, that's my dad. That's my
We got to get your
dad.
I think we need to get
Alright.
your
Yeah,
family
no.
on.
Actually, like, speaking of my dad, yeah, he's been support. Like, I've lived with him since I want to say grade 11, and yeah, he's been a huge support. Like, he's been there for me. Like, I've borrowed so much money off of him, my mom, etc.
Yeah, I know.
And just to like help me out. He's done a really good job too. Like,
Love to hear it.
he's been through his addictions back when he was my age, I guess. So like he kind of knows, etc. He's more of a hard ass. Sorry, Dad. But
Old guys,
yeah.
we need to hear that.
yeah, no, like he is more of the hard lover, and like it definitely helped out. He kicked me in the ass. Like, he told me right from wrong. He showed me right from wrong, etc. Like, right now, he's actually taking care of my animals for me. He's got my two cats plus his. He's got my dog. He's got my ball python, all my fish. Like,
God, you're a strange human being.
We'll pass on them.
So you
Okay.
have this support, like
Yeah.
a lot of people.
I do.
And you, I think what you experience is like today's support, where like we're gonna love you no matter what. We're not gonna give up on you.
Yes.
Tough love is a fucking thing of the past. It's just everybody's dying. So like, I like I don't know, I just identify so much, and I'm 3 years sober, and I do all this, whatever. I'm in a sober house right now. I can smell fucking Reggie's feet, and they smell terrible. He smells like cheese. He smells like cheese, onion, and like asphalt. Like this, my roommate. Whatever. You have to go. I guess like your dad kicked your ass, hard ass, all that stuff. That's good, but that's good when you're ready to accept that. When you're not listening, and when you're up against it, everybody's your enemy. Everybody's to blame but you. And go ahead.
If it wasn't for him and my mom, like the first time I got my first DUI, so I had to drive back to New Brunswick because of court shit. I had to go out there to finish up my court, fucking blah blah blah. Ended up getting put on probation for the no contact order, shit like that. But as I was driving home, I was seeing a girl in Ontario at that time. Yeah, I don't know why, but I choose women kind of like all over. So I was like, fuck it. I went and stayed with her for, I think it was almost like a month it was probably like a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then we ended up getting to a huge ass fucking fight. Her and her roommates booted me out. And of course, we were all drunk at that time.
Really?
So they called the cops.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So they called the cops on me.
You were disorderly.
And I made it probably like 2 hours out of Windsor, Ontario, and got a DUI.
Fires. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got my DUI. They impounded my car for 7 days. And Dad drove his Dodge diesel truck from small town Bengoff all the way to Prairie Sound, Ontario to pick my ass up.
Oh my God. See,
and then
and the price of diesel. Come on, dude. Yeah.
Exactly. And then 7 days later, Mom took a plane flight to go pick up my car and drive it all the way back.
God almighty.
So I've put my parents through living hell.
Yeah.
And after that, like, I ended up kind of moving to a little town just outside of Regina called Odessa and got another welding job. But my boss and my workers were alcoholics again.
Shocker.
What?
Yeah. That's kind of just the name of the game out here in Saskatchewan.
For a welder, you can't hold anything together. Jesus Christmas.
Hold a drink.
Yeah, we
Sorry.
can hold a drink and melt metal together.
Yep.
That's about it. But so I think I stayed there for a month and I was like, fuck, no, I need to go back to detox. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And that's literally what I did. Like, I packed up my whole house, etc. And as I was driving to my mom's, my dumbass, I only had, I think it was 2 drinks that day, which was kind of weird because
I've heard this story.
Usually I would have drank a lot more.
Yeah.
But as I was driving to mom's, I was like 30 minutes from her house and I blacked out. Woke up in the ditch, jumped an approach, and
Duke's
me being me, I was very belligerent. I hated the fucking cops at that time. Like,
I know.
No Christmas card?
No Christmas card for those cops. So my dumbass refused the breathalyzer.
Of course.
Yeah. I didn't realize that that's literally just as bad and gets you pretty much the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought, oh no, that'll be good, blah, blah, blah. So spent the night in the drunk tank. They gave me no blanket, nothing. I slept on a steel fucking bench. And
Were
that
you
was
expecting like a thread count, like a certain?
I thought I would have at least had like a little
500
blanket
Egyptian.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
I'm with you. I got you.
I was freezing my fucking ass off, man. Like that was the coldest fucking night I've ever had.
So you didn't drink enough because you remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I remember it fully. Like I woke up the next morning and the sergeant was like, "You don't smell like alcohol." I was like, I told you I only had 2 drinks.
Did they breathalyze it?
Nope.
Idiots.
Nope.
RCMP. There you go.
RCMP.
He's like, well, you refused the breathalyzer. I was like, yeah, because I was pissed the fuck off.
Yeah. Yep.
So
we're the worst.
And then, mom, I think it was mom, who came and picked me up from there because it was an hour and a half from her place.
Yeah.
And
well,
the cops like,
go to your parents for sure. God bless your mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Really,
so even the cops like, well, you could try fighting it. Like, I didn't smell alcohol on you. You're talking to me like you weren't drunk, blah, blah, blah. But at that point, I was like, okay, this is already my second one.
And in court, though, you know.
Exactly. That's exactly how it was. Like, because the one in Ontario, they spelt my name wrong. So I thought they would have threw that one away.
Oh my God.
Then they also didn't take my fingerprints.
All this costs extra for you, by the way.
Yeah, believe me. Believe me.
Ding,
I know, trust me.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just kind of was like, fuck it. I'm just going to get it done and over with. Fucking pleaded guilty to them both. And somehow, just how my court cases were so close together, I didn't get charged for 2 DUIs. I got charged for 1 and then got charged for 1. So I didn't have to spend the 30 days in jail, shit like that.
Shit. Good for you. You fucking beat the system.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm no license until January of next year, but it's like, at least I didn't have to spend
licenses.
Pardon?
Nah, they don't do that
Hardship?
shit. Nah. A hardship license. Give you a license
I
to
had
go to
mine on
work.
my second DUI.
I know, but that's fucking here, Jimmy or Will. That's not
I was gonna say I don't know what that is, but I know that once I do get my license back, I've got a breathalyzer for 3 years.
Oh my God.
Expensive.
It's the word. It's called an interlock device.
Yeah,
and I've been in a car with somebody where it turns the engine off at 55 miles an hour. And we're just coasting. I'm like,
blowing it. It's okay.
is this for real? Yeah, I'm the one blowing in it. Nightmare.
God damn.
So I got a funny story that I have to share. We have a very similar. We went through a lot of shit. I was in the middle of a divorce and a girlfriend and an ex-wife. Oh, it was crazy. I went up to break up with the girlfriend for the ex-wife, whatever. I apparently, if you take Viagra and drink a bunch of Fireball, you black out and crash your car at 90 miles an hour. So I was done, dude. It was so.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember it happening. I remember getting out of the car, stumbling around 287 in Newark, New Jersey, with fucking a million people looking for my wife. Well, why would my wife be there? Like, obviously, I hit my head. So I go to the hospital. The police take my blood. The hospital does, and I'm telling you, this blood is like, it's probably like a point. Fuck, it's like a 2, and they take it, and the girl drops the vial on the ground. Splashy.
Oops.
And I remember seeing that, thinking, I wonder if that's how I'm going to get out of this. And that's how I got out of it. So sure enough, they didn't take my blood again till 7 hours later. The state police,
sober.
the state police needed
Or sober.
this down. Yeah, I was a 0.5. Now let me tell you something. That for me as a commercial driver was over the limit, but they fucking didn't realize I had a commercial driver's license. So like, the guy, like I deserve to be thrown in jail. I deserve to be fucking murdered at doing that. On, like I endangered lives, and I got out of it, and like we get out of these things and we think we beat the system, but like really, like how much pain can we tolerate? Like how much can we actually hold on to and operate normally? And we all have a saturation point. That saturation point is different for everybody, but like I got lucky, and if I get hit with that DUI, whatever. So like I believe that because I was on the road to recovery, I've seen more miracles happen throughout this program with the legal system. And I tell people all the time, they have pending court cases. They're sitting in an Oxford house. I see miracles happen. I do. And I believe that, there's another, a judge and jury higher than us taking care of what's going on. Because like, I see the people who deserve to get hit with it. And I see the guy who's 5 years sober and has a beautiful life because he didn't get this DUI and ruin his entire family. So like those stories exist, and you have to, when you go to the rooms, you'll start hearing them, and they convey a message of hope. And that's a hope I held on to and experience. And that's all we have sometimes early on.
I've definitely heard my fair share of horror stories just in and out of the rooms. And it's
You've
like,
lived
well,
your fair
I'm
share.
that too, I guess. And I'm like, well, at least I didn't get what they got. Like, at least I can get my license back. At least I got the chance to drive again. Like
this time.
This time. Like, I know people that won't be able to have a license for like 10 years, and I'm like, holy shit. Or ever.
Yeah. For all of us, everybody here, we all deserve 5 DUIs. We all deserve to have our license revoked. We did some dangerous shit.
Just backing up my car. Yeah.
And that's why normal people hate us. Like, my brother-in-law hates us because we get away with it. They didn't pay enough of a price. Like that's, and I get it. I kind of hate half of us too. I hated myself for a long time. You need that person to love you when you can't. And thank God you had somebody to do that. Thank God I had somebody to do that. That was the biggest thing.
Yep. Like, I'm so glad I had those people.
God bless your parents, and they saved your life. And I can see your story unfolding, and you having a nice life that comes with sobriety, like good choices. And that all kind of comes back to your mom and dad, bro. Because yes, we money, all that shit, none of that matters. Just be a normal human being and take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing that, and you're early on. 4 months is early on, but like, I know you're seeking it out because you're number one. You're on here, and I can hear it in your voice. So like, I'm so privileged that you came on here tonight because so many people needed to hear what you had to say, and you're like, you speak plainly. You've been through it. You've learned your lesson, and you're moving on. I could see it. Now, if you relapse, whatever, just it doesn't have to turn into a fucking 2-month hotel thing. Just cut it off, tell somebody, and move on. So like, it's so refreshing, Jimmy, isn't it? To have, I can see why you guys love this kid.
The conversation Kaeden and I had last Wednesday night, just briefly, we just went to a really quick coffee place. Anyway, just talking about like when I came on my sponsor, I did the 90 and 90 and read 164 pages until you get. And he said something that really hit me. He was talking to Larry, of course, good old Larry. And he goes, how about 90 acts of kindness in 90 days?
Yeah, it was.
And it's like, boom, like mind blown. And
I think it was Larry and Melanie actually,
Yes.
like, because
Gotta get her
they
on.
both,
Yep.
Melanie was saying something about just 90 recovery acts, 90 like something that you can do that'll just keep you sober.
Because
So-
some people can't get to 90 and 90.
Yeah,
you know, and
exactly.
That's a real thing.
And that I call it performative task of like 90. Well, you could meet 90 assholes that are going to put you off 7 ways to Sunday. And you'll say, and that's what happened to me the first time. I thought these guys are a bunch of cultist assholes. And it was just a breath of fresh air saying, hey, 90 acts of kindness. Like, holy shit, like mind blown.
And like,
So,
I know guys that are
Dave.
like, oh shit, I'm going to miss my meeting. It's all over. Like we put like milestones on things. We have to hit these benchmarks. And as addicts early in recovery, we don't know what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? We're all over the place. So like,
like going into the world again was fucking crazy.
Yep.
Like, because I spent 2 weeks in the detox, and then for the grace of God, like this was the first time I ever prayed, and I was like, just give me a sign, give me just a reason, etc.
Mm-hmm.
The next morning, the nurse of Walk 'em Out There comes to me and was like, Kaeden, just so you know, your mom got you into Prairie Sky. I was like, how? Like, that's a private place. Like, I didn't know there was any way she could. Like, and somehow, she got me a compassion bed, as they call it. So I got to go there for the 6 weeks and experience, one of the probably the best treatment center around. Like, it was amazing. Like, we're not supposed to say we had fun at rehab, but that was the most I've laughed and just enjoyed myself in years.
And you probably haven't had that experience in a very long time. And doing it sober. And it's like, holy shit, I can actually, I got a chance, you know?
Exactly.
And realizing I can't do it myself. I need a support group. And that's one thing that I took away from it. And obviously it just continues on. So good for you.
And that's exactly how it was. Like, you and Brad were the first two people I met. And then I got really close with Ryan and Chris. Yes. And like,
Ryan's hilarious.
It was just an absolutely amazing time. Like, there was a fair share of bullshit and ups and downs, but I found people that I like actually enjoyed being around and actually enjoyed waking up and seeing every day. Like, it was weird because usually I was used to kind of just being my lone self,
isolation.
So, but I guess as I was saying, like after that, coming back into the real world after 8 weeks in a detox, surrounded by all these people, and then treatment, etc. It was crazy.
It's
like,
a shock to your system. I know.
Like they pretty much told us, like, the world out there, it don't change just because you're in here. You're changing. So coming back to here, and like, I haven't lived in this city before, but I've been around here, I guess, most of my life. And just kind of seeing everything after that long, it's like, holy shit.
Right.
It was, like a slap to the face, just seeing all of it again, having to drive past places where, I used to get drunk there. I used to go there for liquor, etc.
Oh, yeah.
It's been hard to navigate, but being in the sober living house here, and if it wasn't for Chris, actually, I probably wouldn't even be in a sober living, because the first one-on-one interview we had, he signed me up and helped me do all the sign-ups, everything like that. So that truly helped me a lot. And
you had people advocate for you.
I did, and
because you needed it, and that's what this is about. You know, like, we don't want to throw our efforts on something that's not going to. But like, sometimes we have to cast a wide net, and like, you know, it's sometimes shooting fish in a barrel. 90 and 90, all this stuff. It's a little excessive, but like, right now at 4 months, you're in a sober house. You are going through it. This is it. You're going through it now. What you're describing, the shock, I know. I'm just saying. I know that you're in the midst of it at 4 months. We've been there, and like, this can go one of several ways, and like I want to see you do good, and the fact that you're able to come on here and be vulnerable and talk to other men, I think is a great sign to your character, and I'm glad people stepped in and saw that there was a need for help, and delivered the right help, and that's not easy to do these days.
It was absolutely amazing. Like Prairie Sky, if it wasn't for Prairie Sky, I would definitely not be where I am. I can say that openly. Like they helped me tremendously. Like just Chris, like making me actually like go through stuff and realize like what happened in my life, like what just everything. Like it brought so much light and actually made me happy with where I'm at, happy with the recovery and like shit like that. And then just realizing like what I put my family through, what I put my parents through, my grandparents, like just everything. And then
owning your shit. It sounds like you're owning
exactly owning my shit. And yeah, it just kind of gave me a whole new perspective of life. Like I used to be such a negative person, but now I can actually be positive again. Like I can enjoy shit again. Like me and my two roommates, actually, the one got us to go to the gym yesterday, and now we're literally going to the gym every single day. I got a membership, and I was like, okay, I actually feel good. Like I'm finally getting out of the house. Like I'll openly admit I did spend the first few little weeks here kind of just playing some video games, getting back into just life again. And yeah, now I've got a job interview on Friday.
Woohoo! Right on, bud.
Yeah. It's a little job, like it's just for PetSmart and shit. But
good though, like good.
Yeah,
like, you'll have fun at work. You'll have fun at your job. Like,
exactly. That's the thing. Like I was like, okay, this is actually a job I will enjoy. Like I get to hang out with the animals. I get to take care of the reptiles, stuff like that. So it was, something that I just applied for, and I was like, if they call me, they call me.
You're the kind of guy that
awesome.
if we can get you in front of somebody that makes a decision, you're charismatic. You have a nice personality. You're easy to talk to. All you need is that opportunity to have that conversation. The world is your fucking oyster. Maybe take the thing out of your nose, but other than that, like you can just kidding, do whatever the fuck you want. But I just, like not being drunk, being being I think I got it on your present. AI too, right? Is it there? Yep, there it is. Being physically present is like, it's like, holy shit, this is what I was hiding from. This isn't that bad. And you make a friend and you have fun. Like life is more than, but like you overcame a lot of stuff, dude. You really did. And I get it. Stacy says no, your dad says no more pets. Like your story is like, it's unique. And it's also like the same one I've heard 1,000 times. Like, but so I've also, not to be negative, and I am negative. I get it. I am built negative, and I try not to be. And it's part of my. It's. I'm just a little negative. I'm from New Jersey. What do you want from me? So like
New Jersey.
Yeah, we. It's okay. I'm negative. I still have fun. I'm just being sarcastic. Half the time I don't care. But like that's just how I'm built. Wink, wink. So like and own. Yes, your parents, your money, all that stuff. But like. None of that matters as long as you take the step into living the rest of your life, like without drinking and enjoying what comes from that. Money, none of that matters. You're doing such a good job, dude.
That's one thing I've actually like really realized is, having money. Oh, it's nice and shit, but I'd rather be happy with what I'm doing, happy with my life, and like. Actually just enjoying myself, enjoying what I'm doing with my life instead of then be rich, have all this money.
You get it.
Like
money is not, it doesn't mean money is not happiness. It's not
exactly.
I think, but like I remember I was happy with no money in a rehab somewhere. We all have that story, like you just said.
Exactly.
And like yes, we can get into that mode where like rehab's fun And then all of a sudden, boom, we're in some sober living house and life is happening. Now you got to
Yeah.
share your cabinet. Oh, my milk was here. Now it's here. Like you go through all this shit,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And you're
Oh,
also
yeah.
you're going to go through, you're going to go through people fucking up at some point. If you're there long enough, you're going to see that whole thing. And you have to be able to separate yourself from that. You have to know how to protect yourself in your recovery as you move forward, and that's something we're here to show you how to do. It's something you have guys around you. You have Jimmy and Brad. Like Jesus, I'm not, like you hit the lottery with those two guys. So like,
Oh God,
you know,
yeah.
it's like there's support out there. There's no excuse. Once you get right, there's no excuse to repeat that shit because
Nope.
you know we have the support, and if we're friends, we can make friends as we go along here, and friendship is like that is something that will change you instantly. To know there's somebody else that loves you for no other reason than that you're you, like that's important, but we don't experience that until we open up to it. And you know that's a big thing. You're going through a lot right now, dude. You're 26 years old.
Yeah, 26.
Okay.
I turn 27 next month, but yeah.
God bless you. So like, dude, you don't want to go through this shit the rest of your life. Like you've had enough.
No,
I can see it. You know, and I'm sure the people that support you have had enough, but like also they'll always be there for you. But your story is one of support, unconditional love, and hope, and it's unfolding right now. We're looking at somebody who is in a sober living house, has to get a job, has to do life. We've all done that, and it's hard. It's not fun, and it's something that you can do. You can get through it.
Like it's definitely going to be hard because like this place is, I think, like complete opposite sides. So yeah, it's on the east side. I'm on the north side.
Gotcha.
And not having a license, that does kind of make it hard. But with the sober living, we kind of had a little discussion, and I was letting him know like I've got a job interview, etc.
Yep.
And if I get this job, they might actually have a house that they can transfer me to that's closer to the job. Wow. So that would be absolutely tremendous and like a ton of help. So even just having that support and that help really changed my whole perspective on it. It's like, these people actually want what's best for me.
See, I don't know that. I don't know. I'm fortune telling now. I'm looking in the future. I don't know the details of how you're going to get to where you're going to go, but you're going to get there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's the story is always the same. I don't know. I got sober and I stayed sober and life was okay. And like, you can do this. Like I know you can do it. So much. I do have to answer to the people talking about New Jersey. Yes, John Bon Jovi. I delivered his dog food to his house. He's a dick, John Bon Jovi.
Dog food.
I've been to John Bon Jovi. I've seen Springsteen. Jersey is a shit show. It's amazing. I got out of there. Brian and Vargo in Jersey, Virginia. Bethany says
Virginia. Yeah, that's where I live.
Bethany Dazzler.
Rhymes with fun.
I know it. Maybe a tiny stud again. Our fans are ridiculous. And it's funny. And I'm sorry, I keep saying all the town's hockey teams. I worked for all of them up there, and you say a town, I'm like Tigers, Medicine Hat Tigers, Rough Riders.
Yeah, the Riders.
So I mean, you're young, you're determined, and you have gifts that a lot of people don't naturally have. You're easy to talk to. You're obviously intelligent. So like you're probably too smart for your own good. That's just what it seems. But we all kind of are. Yeah. I want to ask Will because Will's heard this story 100 times. Will, what do we tell Kaeden here? So he's not back in the detox in a month. Like,
we were talking about money and stuff like that, or I think this will correlate with the same thing. But and people think I'm crazy when I say this, but like, I mean, I have my own business, and I'm like, I make money enough to live on and be happy, but I don't do it for the money. I do it for the relationships. Yeah. Because those relationships that I build, like, you never know. I mean, those will be forever. That money is in and out the pocket one day, So, I mean, I live to build relationships because those relationships, like, no matter what, when those people know you and they know what you know your life, even if they don't live that, if they didn't participate in the same lifestyle, at least
Right.
they're very aware and conscientious. And so whenever, hey, if something happens or whatever, not saying that, anything may happen, but guess what? I mean, like I didn't have a license for a month and a half, and all my customers stayed with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
so therefore, I mean, it's just like relationships. They always
Yeah.
have your back. You get people you can always rely on, and I mean, that's my biggest piece of advice: relationships. Build
Yes.
relationships.
And
Yep.
how do we do that here? We do that this way.
You
We
hug and
build
kiss.
relationships. I like touchy feely.
I'm
Bethany says, "Yay, we get to hear from Will finally." Yeah, we're gonna get Will. Fucking. Sometimes it's just he's had a long day.
Sometimes I'm like I can't shut up, and then sometimes I'm like,
You good? That's you. Either
You're
are.
good.
You're
do
either
good.
the star of the
I'm good.
show.
I know I'm good. Don't worry.
You're either the star or you have the best. You have the best seat in the house.
Come on.
Yep. Come on. So, like for example, Kaeden, me and Will met in rehab. I was sober, but we're irrelevant. Me and
I
Will
was
met.
too, actually. You know that?
I know. We both went.
I didn't go through detox.
We both went to rehab sober. So like we met in rehab and we just connected in a way that like I don't know, he's easy to talk to. Will's a fucking great guy to be around.
Saw that ass first time.
I saw that ass. I saw his ass crack every day getting out of the van.
There's okay. I'll never get that mental picture out.
I actually saw it, Jim.
Because we all had our little seats that we sat in every morning, no matter what.
We know.
That's my seat.
We've told this story.
Druggy buggy.
Dead
Yep.
kittens.
He was always right in front of me, and we would get out, and he's scooching through the aisles, and his little butt
I'm like,
cracks.
well, stop looking.
I would say I can't. It's the only thing I see. It's my entire peripheral. But we. And Will says all the time, I don't stay friends with people from rehab. I'm like, I might have made this show just for me and Will to stay friends. I don't know. I just we do things, whatever. Shut up. But like it
worked.
It worked.
It works.
Like that. I don't usually look like a stalking lunatic. I shave my beard. I still can't find my chin. I had a chin
It's
5
there.
years ago.
It's there.
I don't know. It's gone. But like I've made these relationships and I'm kind of abrasive. I don't want to be your friend. Get out of here. Oh, you want to be my friend? I love you forever. Like I'm like hit or miss out of my mind. But like I'm fiercely loyal, and I'll go down with somebody if I have to. And like that's my character. Will's got a different character. Jimmy's a different guy. We're all different, but like we all have a part to play in this thing moving forward. So like we are at like an hour and a half. Is there anything you need to say for you right now? Is there anything you missed? Is there any statement you want to make? It's your show, baby boy.
Not overly, to be honest. Like I kind of covered a lot more than I even thought I was going to cover. Like, not gonna lie, I was nervous as shit. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna say, like all of it. And then just coming on here and talking to you guys, seeing you guys, it was like, okay, no, I'm just gonna speak.
You're just one of the guys here. Yep.
The amount of stuff that I spewed off, I even shocked myself. So it's honestly all I can say is recovery works if you work it.
That's
there
all,
you go.
And that is the message. Recover. It's not gonna. You don't get it through osmosis. You have to take action. And if you're looking at me, you're looking at action. This whole thing is me doing that. And I needed that. I needed to take a step further and go all in and own myself. I'm an addict. I need help. Will, when you lost your license for a month and you kept all your customers, like I don't know where I was going with that. Back to Kaeden. Tracy.
No, I may not know what you're going to, but the way I did that was, you know what? You gotta stay in communication. You can't you cannot fall, because I mean, what did we always do whenever we started going sideways or whatever happened?
Yep.
We wanted to avoid any kind of not confrontation, but any kind of thing.
Anything.
We ghost, but even if you don't, even if it's something that that they don't want to hear, you have. But hey, as long as you reach out to the people and let them know what's going on, let me tell you that is a world of difference.
Yep. Tracy loves your puppy. This little black cat's gonna be a problem. The gray one's cool. This he's not right. And we got him for a trailer park. They've seen meth deals.
That's the best kind. He's like,
I know they're whacked out.
You probably need to
methed out cat.
And that's what I was gonna say. You need to detox him.
Well, I know. I mean, I don't know.
Let me tell you, kittens on meth are the worst.
Oh God!
And you,
I never thought I'd hear that.
Experience.
Something
I
I've never
never
heard a
they
conversation. Cats.
I've never thought
just
I'd
don't
hear
mix.
those words together. Unbelievable.
Not that it was given onto them. Like, I mean, they took.
No, I know. I get it. My dog did a line of cocaine. I would tell the story all the time. I broke out an entire gram, tire rail. I was going to press all my friends. I turn around, it's gone. My dog's shaking. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I take the dog to the vet, and they're looking at me, looking at the dog, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know, it's shaking. He was fine. He was just stupid.
That's like that video where they feed a spider all the different types of drugs. Oh God, that is hilarious.
What a spider that is.
It's like,
It's a crazy story. Not a crazy story, a crazy video, because you can just see its webs all change on every type of drug, and it was just weird, but hilarious at the same time.
Bethany said, Tim, what are the names? The gray one I'm calling Pepper. I don't know why. And the black one, I don't know. I don't want to be racist. I don't know what to call this thing. I'm
Adolf?
open to suggestions, not Adolf.
Black cats are absolute devils. I will fair warn you. I have a black cat and I have a fucking orange cat, and they both are like crackheads without the crack.
We had an orange cat leave us. Our cat just left. He's like, I'm
Hey,
done.
that happened to me actually. That happened to me and my mom when we were a kid, or when I was a kid. We had a fucking orange female cat, and yeah, she just decided to leave one day.
Just bounce. I know they're assholes. But I have a cat. We don't have to talk cat stories. I just it's like that's I don't like cats, but like they're fun, they're cute, they're in my face, and I'm living in a nice house and things are nice. My life isn't perfect, but my life's okay. And it's from getting out of my own way. And you have such a story to share. I want you to feel the rewards of giving back and helping somebody else, because you've done that tonight. You've already done that. You can watch the show again and know that there's 15 fucking Kaedens watching it too. They're on the fence. They needed to hear what you had to say. At least, yeah. So, like, God bless you, dude. You're a friend of our show. I will stalk you. You're doing a great job, but you're right in the middle of it. So, like, I'll fucking going. You can call me at 3. Enjoy. Yeah, you can call me at 3 a.m. You can call Jimmy whenever. Like, we are always here for our people. Giving back keeps us in our recovery. And that's the message tonight. Like, you go in a sober house, so you're in your situation. Giving back is not the first thing that's coming to your mind. It's take care of me.
Pretty much,
toothbrush. You know what I mean? So you will, by just being sober and being your delightful self, you will experience the gifts of a random act of kindness or doing something for somebody just out of love, and like it will change your mindset. You will change as a person. You are changing.
That's one thing like that I've actually been learning a lot. Like, I used to be the person that would never hold open a door. Yeah. Now I'm holding open doors for people that are like 30, 50 feet away, and I'm standing there just holding the door, waiting for them to come up. Yeah. And it's like,
I'll hold the door and I'll be like, fuck you, when they don't say thank you. Boom, do something nice for you.
Yeah, bam. But no, just doing that, like, it gives me just a little bit of happiness, just hearing people say thank you, and just little things like that, especially being in. Yeah, there you go. Positivity.
It breeds positivity. Positivity breeds positivity. This shit is like infectious. We can come on here all miserable and nobody's gonna listen to us. We can come on here with a message of, I'm fucked up. I'm okay today because of this, that, and the third. And that's what people need to know. Bethany says, you're further in your 4 months than I was my first 4 years. And you know what? Wow. Bethany has a very unique way of seeing things. She sees things in a very enlightened kind of way, I guess. And dude, you're a lot farther along than most of us were at that point in your relapses. Now, this could just be the start of the end of your story, or it can be another relapse story. Like, we don't want that at all. So, like, I think you'll be fine. I think you're doing what you need to do, and you are providing hope.
You are set up for success.
So you're doing a great job, dude. We read a little thing just for today. While I'm doing that, guys, just comments, just some support. Jimmy, you go first.
Kate, I'm just blown away. Like he texted me about 2 weeks ago when he got, so just when he got to, or about a couple of weeks ago when he got out of sober living, and we just kind of connected. And like now he's part of my morning ritual. I have about 30,
I
40
love him.
people.
I
I'm so
love 'em.
sorry you have to deal with that, Caden.
Yeah,
you just
sorry.
turn the alerts
I
off.
wake up. I
Sorry.
honestly wake up with a smile on my face when I see those messages.
No.
Like, just
Yep.
Oh,
Talk
I
to
put
me
a smile on your
talk to me
face.
a year and a half. You're gonna be like, all right.
Yeah, like, that's enough. That's enough, buddy. Enough of this shit. But
So
just his
I mean,
positivity and just
yep,
the way
that's
he
all.
looks at recovery, and he knows that he doesn't have to do these performative tasks. That he can have his own recovery, and it works for him.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be you're like, oh shit, you didn't go to a meeting. You're gonna relapse tomorrow. No, like I did something else, to aid my recovery, and he understands that at age 26. So you're way mature than your age. You got a great support group. Your mother is amazing. She called you a little shit this morning, by the way, on Facebook. So, but she loves you so much. You got such a support group. But addiction that talks to your own in your own voice, it's going to tell you are a piece. No, you have so many people that not giving up on you, and never forget that. And now you got a bunch of other knuckleheads that are here. We love you, man. So keep going. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
It's a genuine thing. When we hear somebody's clean, we hear their clean time. We are like, it's like we go right back to being, 2 months sober. We're genuinely excited for that person. So we have we just fucking got. This one's gonna be a problem.
I gotta ask, is that one of your Talking Trash shirts?
This?
Like, oh, okay, no, it's Trashers. Okay, that's cool.
It's us, yeah. We have jerseys. I
love that.
We do the team mentality around here, right? So like we're all in it together. So we just, we get merchandise and whatever.
Yeah, no, I like the graffiti style and shit. That's cool.
Yeah, we're pretty dope around here, bro. I mean, we don't.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I love that.
Gotta love the drip.
Jimmy's is on his way. Yeah, but like that's whatever. When I'm on a screen, what do I have to offer? From my torso up? Sorry, ladies, it's not great, but
that's all we got.
I can put a jersey on it and say I'm part of this team. And the team mentality is important because you're not alone. You're not in this alone. And Will just said it. When I was using, I was using alone. I never got high with friends. I got high alone. I'm like looking at my drug dealer. Are you gonna leave so I can do your drugs? Get out of here. So like now
the shit he just sold you.
Right. I'm like, dude,
I'm not gonna share.
I got it, dude. So like it just to hear your outlook, you have you think something, your life is going to be positive now, and it will be. What you think is going to manifest. We create our own problems and we create our own solutions. And you have a great story, dude. You're going to do great in this recovery thing. It's going to be hard. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, but like. That's what we're here for. That's what a million other places are here for. I would encourage you. My advice, and I don't know, like your clinical situation, is I would encourage you to maybe see a doc. I don't know. Do you see any doctors or anything? I know you're all fucked up with your pelvis and all that, but like, do you see any? Do you have any mental health things that you look at?
Yeah, like I see I guess the psych doctor or whatever like every 6 months, but that's about it. Like I'm on my meds for ADHD, my anxiety, and like my
good. Then my advice is irrelevant. That's
like I'm on my meds and stuff. They help tremendously.
I know. Listen, me and Will are like medicated. We're all medicated in some way, shape, or form. We're just not addicts. We're living the right way. And you can take meds if you have a problem, believe it or not. You just can't take 10 of them at once. Sorry, let's do just for today. I thought there was music to this. I guess not. All right.
There it is. Music. There it is.
Just for your dazzle, my nazzle for shazzle. I gotta go up here. I need to hire a producer is what needs to happen.
Daily reflection.
And there you go. I'll get the music. And it is called Direct and Indirect Amends.
Just for today, we make our amends to the best of our ability. Basic text, page 40. The ninth step tells us to make direct amends wherever possible. Our experiences tells us to follow us up those direct amends with our long-lasting changes in our attitudes and our behavior.
Perfect reading.
I know. That is why with indirect amends, for example, say we've broken someone's window because we're angry. Looking soulfully into the eyes of the person whose window we've broken and apologizing will not be sufficient. We directly amend the wrong we've done by admitting it and replacing the window. We amend what we have damaged. Then we follow up our direct amends with that indirect amends.
And what
if
are
we've
those, Will?
acted out in our anger, breaking someone's window, we examine the patterns of our behavior and our attitudes. After we repair the broken window, we seek to repair our broken attitudes as well. We try to mend our ways. We modify our behavior and make a daily effort not to act out on our anger. We make direct amends by repairing the damage we do. We make indirect amends by repairing the attitudes that caused us to do the damage in the first place, helping ensure we don't cause further damage in the future. Just for today, I will make direct amends. Wherever possible, I will also make indirect amends, amending my ways, changing my attitudes, and altering my behavior. I'm not doing shit tomorrow.
So good job, Kaeden. And thank you, everybody who watched and supported.